Stacy, do please help to record the meetings for us. So welcome to September community call for LikeCoin. Good to see some familiar faces. Greeting to the UK folks as well. Today we actually have a few agenda. So I guess I will actually go last in terms of LikeCoin product updates. I would like to put those important discussions first, which there are a few proposals discussing in the community, including there's a voting period proposal regarding increased fee, and also there are some demonstration voting in Keplr that OCAP we're gonna share a little bit on that. So I guess we'll start with some ongoing proposals first, and then I will go last in terms of sharing some latest update for the LikeCoin product updates. So, OCATs, are you ready? I will help you share your screen. The slides that you sent me. You can also test your mic. Meanwhile.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Can you hear me? Hello.
Sounds good.
Okay. Great. Okay. Okay. I make it because there's a lot of updates today. I will make it a very quick introduction. Because has by the team. It seems that I'm the only one who use the OS functions. Okay, provided by Keplr 2.0, the new Keplr interface. So I all these chances to share some of my experience in the platform in the Keplr. Okay, actually, we can for the proposal voting Keplr 1.0, which means okay the 01, which is terminated now. Okay, you can always do the votings in the LikeCoin proposal after you connect the wallet. Okay, the 2.0 introduced some new things, particularly useful for validator, particularly for some some accounts may be managed by a few members or by the community, which enabled by the OS module. LikeCoin also has the OS module, so that we can also the Keplr 2.0 put LikeCoin as the native chain. Okay, so we can use that to vote. Okay, not by our validator account. Oh, actually, I also use the Aussie the Aussie functions using the Keplr 2.0 because that is more safe, at least for the feelings that I don't use the validator accounts to do the voting using the Keplr 2.0. I use different accounts. So for the Aussie module is not new. It is a functions allow somebody say a granted wallet, which we can say it is a grantee to do some actions on behalf of other wallets. I would say for this setting, you can set the duration and also function. Duration means okay, you can set a deadline. Okay, this granting functions can be terminated in say in the future. For the function, you can do say a voting or also say some ascending fund, transfer fund, also withdraw reward step, withdraw a commission and something like that. Also, you can set the amount and a few more functions. So I'm not going to cover much, but this is something very interesting and useful, particularly when you have some setting you need to say different member has different roles in the community. So for the Keplr 2.0, they particularly have interface enables the account and general accounts who can do some Aussie function for the validator's wallet. There's two ways you can do. One way is to use the URL, the validator.keplr.app. Another is okay. You see that from the right-hand side. This I don't know whether you can see my mouse. Right. Hello. Anyway, from the image, sorry, for the image, you will see that there's a get started. So if you can connect our grantee, a grantee account, which is the authorized account, then you can click the get start and to connect it to the validated voting pages. So this is the validated voting page. Okay. Yes. Yes. So you will see that for the right bottom images, you will see that if you don't do anything before, you can do some checking. So you can connect an account. Okay, say for example, I use accounts to manage all my validators node. Okay, even that is provided, including LikeCoin in the Keplr 2.0. So we first need to connect it, and there's if you don't do anything before, it's not authorized because you don't authorize it. And you see that you can use the CLI command like transaction and actually this you don't need to copy this when you connect a wallet account with a grantee account. The command is given so that you can copy and and put it in your node or whatever tools you do the this command. After that, then you can do the full like ordinary account. But you can if for example like me, I have say around 20 nodes, then I can connect most of the nodes with the same account. Then I can do all the full things. Okay, using one account. If given that every chain, every validator has a grantee rights for voting for that account. So this is my introduction, and let me know. Okay, I got the handles in Discord. So if anybody have some problems, then just talk to me and ask me, and you can share. So I think that's it. That will be for my part.
Thank you. Okay. Actually, I haven't played around with Keplr 2.0 as well. It's seems there's a lot of new feature
Yes,
that I have to look into. But given that said, those are good improvements. Seems like,
yeah.
and made
But
our
that is for the
voter much
validators who
easier.
have a lot of accounts. Yeah, so it's worth to
Okay.
try, and quite difficult, quite complicated, but a lot of features and worth to navigate. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks for sharing your several insights. And I guess we can follow by Keen as well. There are some updates from TechSubDAO. Keen, feel free to test your mic. I haven't heard you yet. And we haven't heard you yet, so you might need to reconnect your mic or select the output. We can't hear you.
Should be working now, right?
Yes, now it's perfect.
Okay, thanks. So before my updates on TechSubDAO, just a small comment, a small remark on OCAD's sharing. There is also an announcement feature on Keplr 2.0 validator dashboard, so that the validators can make announcement to reach their delegators. Although, of course, the delegators have to use Keplr web interface to manage their asset so as to see the announcement, but it's a big improvement because it's been a problem for Cosmos. Actually, not only Cosmos, but Web3 in general, for the validators or the project to reach their delegators and users. So that's now a solution, partial solution at least. So when there's something validators want to tell their delegators, you can always put a note or put an announcement on Keplr's dashboard. And just now I shared a link, which is the actually I share one link. It's an old update. It should be sorry, wait. It should be another one. Sorry. I'm sending. Should be this one, which is the latest update by TechSubDAO. There's not much, but still I want to make an update because it's been 6 months that we don't have an update. So as you can see, please open the link. There is like close to 1 million like in our fund. And over the past 6 months, we only made subsidy to Leica.social, which is about 2 million like for the new feature that they built on NFT. And the bookkeeping can be found on the link that's provided in the report as always. On the other hand, I think we may have to raise another proposal to request a further some further fund from the community pool for supporting the wallet of Keplr, because actually the native support by Keplr costs some money, which is still outstanding right now. But there's some concern because Keplr they give some special discount for us, and they have a concern that they don't want us to raise a proposal publicly, say, and let the Cosmos community know that they give a special discount to LikeCoin. So it's been like embarrassing for us to handle this this payment. So what I think is what we can do is to raise a proposal to send a fund to TechSubDAO and for TechSubDAO to handle the payment, so that there's won't be a public proposal to show to everyone that how much is costed by the Keplr's service. Anyway, I will explain further later. So it can be delayed a little bit. And then there are some other updates, which is because the MinScan 2.0 is supporting LikeCoin, and also the Keplr web wallet is now supporting LikeCoin as well. So the two big guys are both supporting LikeCoin natively. So we've decided to terminate the project that we started last year, which is DAO.Lite.co, which costs us quite significant amount of money to build and to maintain. So to save costs, we want to terminate that and relied on MinScan and Keplr, which should be good enough. And we used to have support from UD and LikeLand on the server and storage and bandwidth. So I want to borrow this chance to thank for their support in the past year. To save costs, we want to terminate the service and rely on the two big guys to support our wallets. So that's basically the update from TechSubDAO. And last but not least, I still want to encourage, if there's anyone who want to join the TechSubDAO, we want to have our at least one or two of our members retired from the TechSubDAO after more than 1 year of service. But right now, because no one volunteered yet, so we still have the three same guy when we started early last year. It's been 18 months now. So if anyone's interested, please do raise their hands, or we can chat on Discord as always. Thank you.
Thank you, Keen. I also have some add-on with Keplr support. So I am also trying to communicate with Keplr team to see if we can add LikeCoin to Keplr mobile under the app section. So if you are using Keplr mobile, you will notice they support the apps, which will make user life easier if they want to use LikeCoin on mobile. But they have been experiencing some issue with App Store, I think. So that is actively in discussion regarding to improve the user experience for LikeCoin at least. So that is something to write on for Keplr. And before I jump into LikeCoin itself as the product, I actually should have update marketing subdown. I think I would just write up a blog post uh, for this month, which we actually already completed the contract with Tiana, if you have noticed, which used to help run our Twitter community. So currently, there is no one running Twitter. I'm currently volunteering to help run Twitter for LikeCoin. So if there are anyone interested in this area, I do see some expert here. Yeah. So if anyone is interested and good at running Twitter, then we can actually have a talk for marketing on LikeCoin. So now move to LikeCoin. So if you did visit LikeCoin lately in the past weeks, you actually notify or notice that we actually had a nice rebranding in terms of the landing page. So it's a bit more modern and also updated copyright to layman users. So as a writer, you would easily get what we do. So that's the primary purpose for us to sort of rebrand the visual and also the content. There are also some updated CTA where we want to demonstrate the latest use case. There are also some social proof regarding the latest use case that we have with ebooks and also articles. So this is something that you notice and do let us know if you like it or not. And there's one new feature that also launched with the rebrand is actually the social feed. So if you do sign up for our newsletter, you perhaps already noticed we had a new tab, which where you can look into people messages and their messages between readers and writers, which is kind of interesting to know and also notice. Um, so this is the latest hot feature that we have launched secretly, basically last week. So social feed do play around. In Chinese, we put it gong chan, where you can explore other likers' activities and messaging between each other. So that's pretty much it for LikeCoin itself. And uh, yeah, do play around and let us know what you think. And in terms of other than product updates, there will be LikeCoin itself will have a presence in very likely in WorldCamp Taiwan next month, October. So if some of you are going, we might see you there. And we are arranging some sort of presence in WorldCamp Taiwan next month. So hopefully catch up there. That's basically what I would like to share today to see anyone have any updates. Feel free to take the stage, or you can also type in a message if you're uh, not in a good position to talk. Okay, seems like we have a lot of things updated today. In terms of the ongoing discussion and proposal, actually, Keen, do you want to talk a little bit about the proposal 69, which is a latest discussion in the Discord?
Okay. Actually, I'm not the best guy to talk about it, but it seems to me the proposer it isn't here. Leafwin is here actually. Let's see if he can explain that. If he cannot speak for some reason, I can do it.
Yeah, I'm here. I can speak.
Yeah, please.
So proposal 69 is undergoing, and the goal of this one is kind of I would not say fixed, but more like to align our goal in the I forgot what was the proposal 14 or number 7. Anyway, we have an agreement of we set up a goal that in order to reach the 67% of the delegation ratio, and that time we set our dynamic inflation rate between 7% and 20%. And now our delegation ratio is already overpassed 67%. So it makes sense that the inflation rate goes down a little bit. However, the speed is quite slow and there is no way to speed up even more. So the current proposal is just to kind of rectify the current situation so that the max inflation will be down to 10%. Hopefully that will speed up the like push the max inflation rate down to a reasonable range according to the formula. That's the goal. Hopefully it's clear enough. But if you still feel confused or you have some question, feel free to reach out us in the discussion in the proposal channel. That's it.
Yeah, and I think good to remind everybody, 68 is a proposal that is not. I think there's something wrong with it, so that's why you can see two proposals under voting period. So if you do want to vote and support this proposal, make sure you go to 69. So I guess that's the thing that I want to add on. And in terms of that, there are also another discussion ongoing, which is related to gas fee. And Mikasa already raised I don't know if it's his or her, but his concern. And also moving on, I guess every month, I will also set a regular reminder to update the statistic that the community requests, so we can have a monthly review in terms of the gas fee usage, or even ISCN fee, etc. So we can monitor it more closely. I think we should have do it earlier, but I think it's good to know that someone actually care and we are closely monitoring that. So there will be a public sheet that can document all this kind of data. And if there are things that would like to know more, I guess Mikasa or anyone from the community can just raise that, and the LikeCoin team will help to try to find that data for you. So yeah, let's start from there, and we can have a more smooth discussion moving on. Thank you for sharing workload among different teams. That is really helpful. Yeah, I guess that's it. And do try to vote with Keplr 2.0. I guess that's something new in today's call. So thank you, everyone. I guess that's it for today. we'll see you guys next month.